Hey there, everyone. This is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming, and welcome back to Demon's Souls. It has been a hot second since I last played this. I was recording ahead for a while, but I was kind of on time with where my releases were for a moment, and I got a little bit ahead of myself, and I had to work on another project, and I set it aside for a while, and now I'm very close to getting behind because I think I am a week away almost from what I was planning for the next release. So let's get to this. Previously, we completed our first circuit of the Archstones with the Valley of Defilement, and we are going to return back to our very first location, the Bolitarian Palace. So let's get to it. And we are going to the what's this called? The Lord's Path. Cool. Okay, so Archstone of the Phalanx Demon. Past the huge gates of Bolitarian Palace lies what is now a feeding ground for dragons. The cliff pathway, which leads to the inner ward, where knights make their abode. It feels good to be in a place I'm familiar with. I'm probably not going to remember anything that I had on or did last time. I have a weird aura around me, don't I? What's that for? Is that my gear? Have I always had this ability? You know what? Never mind. Yeah, I'll just go providential for now. Hey, I'm going to die sooner or later, right? So I'm really not sure what to expect from this place. It's kind of weird doing these in circuits, but that is what was recommended to me. Are those more, like phalanx? Yes, they are. Not dealing much damage this time, though, are you? Or did you ever? Oh my god. Okay. Do you mind? Get behind it. Nope. While I'm thinking about it, make sure I don't have the good grass out. How do I use items again? Okay. I did not forget everything. I've been playing a lot of different games, so I started a few different projects, some of them intentional, some unintentional. I actually had a couple of new releases come out that I knew of them, but I'm not up on release dates or anything. Very nice, okay. I just bash on you until you die. This kind of reminds me, in a weird way, of the Painted World. Well, I guess these are in the Painted World in Dark Souls. But I was thinking of like how you go to like the Painted World and and you just get like torn up by enemies, except these aren't doing much. There's a certain enemy I had in mind. I can't remember what it is now. It's the little phalanx things. If that's what they're actually called. They didn't actually do much. They could. I mean, if you got in their way, they could put you down, but they weren't much of a threat. In fact, they were actually pretty good for leveling up, if I recall, if you were under-leveled. Half moon grass, okay. I think that's the place I was thinking of, was the Painted World. Okay, there's one over there. So I was saying it's kind of weird doing this in circuits. I'm not used to playing that way. And I'm not sure what this would have been like if I would have just like traversed and went through with everything the way it was.
Look at me.
Oops.
Again, fenced in by enemies. Could you assist me one last time? Clear out the soldiers blocking this passage, if it please you. The Lord's Path, just over there, is now a feeding ground for dragons. Have your wits about you.
I didn't realize he was talking to me at first. Is this the same guy that we helped out in the first time we came here? Can I still talk to you? Nope, you're talking to me. I gotta remember I got my spirit too. I was kind of trying to decide if I was in a slashy mood or stabby mood, and I was like, well, I guess we'll just play it as it goes. I am kind of liking both, so. But yeah, sorry, I kind of lost track of what I was saying. You know, not used to the whole circuit concept in this. And so I kind of wonder what things would have been like if I had just done like a complete place. And I remember specifically reading somebody saying that like they very specifically did not recommend going to like the second archstone because of the spider, which is the enemy that has given me the most trouble so far as far as like bosses go. It's like the only one that's actually put up a real fight next to like the Vanguard. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was gonna go the same way or not. Not gonna hit me here, right? No, he'll hit me. Can I get that? There's an item back there. Okay. I kind of want to get these. Okay. Didn't hurt me that much, but the enemies here aren't feeling too bad so far. Granted, we just started. Oh. Dregs. I kind of feel like up would probably be the best place to go first. Who knows how far down, deep down that goes. And what about forward? Okay, I'm gonna go up first. Oh. Is there a way to get the dragon to land? Putting catalyst. So according to the checklist, you can get a soul from the dragon, and I know like the kind of traditional FromSoft style of killing dragons when they're not just like regular opponents is to shoot at them, and I'm like, I don't know if I really have the arrows for that. So we're gonna put a peg in that for now. No, all the way down. Or out the entrance. I have a feeling we're supposed to go this way eventually, but that might just... I don't know. I'm gonna try going down first. See what we find. What's the worst that could happen? says as he goes cautiously. There was a second dragon here too. I don't remember if the one that's attacking us. Ooh, that scared me. I don't remember if the one that's attacking us is the same one that attacked me the first time. It was at the area right before the before we got the phalanx gate open. Oh my god! What? So far, they're not too threatening. Just you or no? You got a partner. I wonder if we're going the same way as like the main path. Like if we had followed the rampart or whatever you call it up top. But that's the same dude, isn't it? Blue Eye Night Kiras. Yeah, you're the same dude, aren't you?
Thank you. That's twice now. Time to forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
Dark moon grass. That's supposed to be pretty good, if I'm not mistaken. So, we didn't follow the rampart. We went back. Okay, so let's check the other path, I guess. Then we can do the rampart. It said his name was Ostrava. What happens if I talk to you?
This is bad. Not a single person left. Why on earth? How did this happen, noble father?
Okay, and if I go this way. That is really pretty. And here so. Oh, you look like a normal dog. Like a wolf. Okay, I forgot how do I raise my shield. I think I'm doing it right. I was gonna switch my spear, but what was that, like 4 of them? Maybe it's a good thing I didn't come here earlier. Dogs are always the worst. In Miyazaki games, at least. Crescent moongrass. You the same buddy from earlier?
Ah, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
His voice sounds really familiar to me. I don't know if I said that before. Get some stuff, say. Claymore might be kind of fun.
It is the end of Great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle. Hard times, eh? I'm sure you'll turn things around.
I just don't think you have anything for me at this point. I could buy some health items, but I'm actually doing okay for a change. Thanks to the supposed poison place. The alleged poison place at this point, right? For me, at least, alleged. Here you are. I don't know if this is technically called a rampart, but it's kind of what it reminds me of, at least. Some grass. Thank you for that. Okay, the flames are over here. Spike shield, nice. Alright, should probably go to the end on this one. Want to help me out with these? Oh. Oh, come on. Soldier's Lotus. Okay. Okay, so we got a fog gate. There's some stairs. That was close. What you doing up here? Next to the fog gate. Planning to shoot at me? I should load up on some arrows. I wonder if how hard it would actually be to take out the dragon. We have a merchant now. I didn't check it. Did he have arrows? I don't remember. We can go back to him though if we want. Okay, so am I down? Did I go all the way back? Or am I on the other side of the area where we were just at? Well, it looks like I've been through here. Yeah, here we are. Okay, how do I get over there? So I was just thinking about you.
What'll it be then?
Do you have any arrows? Bolts. You have bolt. Dude, of all the things to have, you couldn't have the one thing I want. Longsword.
Hard times, eh?
No, you just don't have what I want.
I'm sure you'll turn things around.
I want what's behind you. Okay, so hypothetically I could have avoided the dragon this way, right? I mean, who wants to avoid the dragon? The dragons are fun. Until you're on the wrong side of their anything, really. And let's be honest. Hey there. I'm assuming we're going for that part of the building. I wonder if the dragon will come over here now. This was real. No, until we run out. Oh, shoot. Blue, is Blue the easy guy? I don't remember. I think Blue's the easy guy. I think Red was the hard one. Okay. Oh. Did we... Oh yeah, you're the easy one. Okay. Still got it. Oh, move grass. Nice. Hey! Hey! Who's shooting at me? All the way up there. Another one? Okay. Maybe I don't get it. So if I want to take out Dragon, I wonder if one of my buddies from the Nexus would have arrows. Also, there were items that I missed in the first section. I wonder if I could go back for those now. I don't know. I didn't get anything from that one area with the gate. But that was I think it said something about a world tendency on that one. I don't know. Appears to be locked. And this is going to be a boss fight, isn't it? Okay. So one side was locked, the other side was not. Did I miss anything out here? Oh. Large, sharp stone shard. Look, there's a lever. What if I... This is where I came up, right? So what's the lever for? No? Hey there. Stone of ephemeral eyes. Renowned warrior soul. Might be worth cashing in on souls before entering the fog gate, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be our boss. The checklist is really short for this one, so I figure this is probably going to be a really short section. It looks like that might be a common trend moving forward too, so I think we did like the heavy sections. I'm curious about the contraptions below us though. And now we have a clear path, and it wasn't a terribly big path. Especially if you just stay on the rampart here and follow it. I think I picked up everything I could. Okay, well, I'm thinking maybe backtrack for now then. See what the Nexus has to offer. I can't do anything with this. Running back here probably won't be too challenging. You're still... Yeah, of course the only difference here is that I have to run against the flames, right? Yep. Can I make it? Out of curiosity. Oh. Oh, just made it. We got this, right? Okay, maybe not. Getting there shouldn't be hard, though. This is just getting back. So where did our friend go? Yeah, I wanna... It'd be kind of cool to deal with the dragon. But I'm also kind of thinking, you know, what if we backtrack? At least enough to see if I can... Maybe if I have access to that area now. I doubt it, but... Yeah, this is where we started. Oh yeah, we'd have to run through this section too, hey? Not that it's hard, but... And that section was really short. That's really weird. There's nothing in here but lights. Okay, well, whatever. I remember the first time I saw that thing fly out the door, I thought it was like a mace or something like that. Yeah, the gate was down here. Yeah, see all those items down there? Must have... Maybe I missed that one. Hey there. Yeah, so apparently if you have something about the world tendencies in this gate being open, that's what I read when I started on the checklist. Like I said, I still don't know exactly what the world tendency is. Now that I've seen why my friend wanted me to die, then I was like, okay, I get that. I'm assuming the world tendency has to do with that. There's a lot of loot down there. I want that loot. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I thought there was an area over here. So I remember when I was inside the Bolletarian kind of gate area here, there's a part where I came across 2 dragons, and I was under the assumption that it was going to lead us back here. And maybe I'm right about that. Maybe I have to take out the dragons to do it. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't want to waste resources on that. There's also that area with the Red Knight at one point that I couldn't get past. I wonder if it's worth checking that out again. Okay, first things first. Let's see if
I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
if he actually. I suppose let's repair first. Why does it cost so much to repair? Oh, it doesn't. I'm just looking at the wrong part. That still costs a lot, but should we look at upgrades possibly? A mystical stone that inhibits health recovery. Throwing it produces a large aura. I'm wondering if this is for a PvP. Oh, he does sell arrows. They don't cost much. Why can I... 94 the amount that I can afford? What the heck, why not? At least I used the souls, right? If I wanted to upgrade... Yeah, no, see, I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Ed's still up to his old ways, is he? Even the demons don't know what to do with him, hmm? Yeah, a side zig.
Who's Ed? Was that the blacksmith we met way back when? Or is it... I can't remember people's names.
Back in my younger years, I had the strength of an ox. The miners would always ask me to clear out the bear bugs, which I pummeled with my bare hands. But even I couldn't beat them. So, I lobbed them into the lava pits. I'm pretty strong myself, but even I don't compare to Ed. He's a beast, I tell you. The man must eat dragon tails and wrestle stones. If you heed my advice, you'll avoid crossing him. I reckon he'd prove a lot more trouble than most demons.
Yeah, I'm assuming Ed's the other blacksmith.
inside Stonefang Mine is an ancient dragon burial ground. The bones of the dragons exude ore. You come back alive. I need your business.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
Alright. I have health. Oh. I have too many health items on me.
Sages, and all manner of wise men watch over the halls of this Nexus. This rejuvenating sanctum is a fine place for the slayers of demons to rest their weary bones. I too must contribute how I can, for we are indebted to our honorable defenders. What's the world like outside the Nexus now? With brave souls like you confronting those vile demons, perhaps it won't be long before things return to normal. What a fine day that would be. You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Okay. So we got a little bit of new dialogue. This one still kind of eludes me. Miracles, I think, was her thing.
My grandfather had unusual tastes. He often visited Stonefang Mine, where he collected rocks of all shapes and sizes. Most of them had no value, but among them, he found a miracle stone shard, which he gave to me. Could this too be a sign from God?
She still drops random bits of dialogue. Okay. We're going to talk to this one here in a bit.
What? You again? The pious lot and the magicians in the Nexus despise one another. Did you notice? They never sit in sight of each other. The fools. What good comes of childish rivalries? We are all prisoners here.
That all you got for me? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think we have anything to talk to her about. I just used all my souls, so... Alright, let's move ahead and see if we can get to that fog gate. I'm thinking we should probably just be able to run through it. I remember where this all starts off. There's just no need for like a run backs. It's pretty much just a straight shot. More birds. Wait, really? I got too much crap on me again. I feel like I need to remedy that. Let's not. Let's, yeah, let's head back again. I want... Wait, what did that say? Send to storage. I didn't know I could do that. That's nice to know. Okay, never mind. I've heard about you before. Okay, I know this is a gimmick. This is the one thing I've heard about in this game. I didn't know if there's gonna be a guy in the center. So I've heard about this fight before because I was watching somebody play Bloodborne, and they said that the fight against the One Reborn was very reminiscent of this. Ooh. And I was like, okay, that means there's gonna be a bunch of not a bunch of, but there's gonna be something like trying to help him or hurt us while we're doing the fight. And I think I even saw there was a trophy related to this. I noticed when there was a second trophy that popped during one of the boss fights. And so I checked the trophy and it said it was like a complete, you know, said boss fight. I think it was the adjudicator without him falling down. I didn't even know that was a thing. And I was like, oh, I realized there when I was originally pulling up the trophies for the game that that was one of the kind of common trends I noticed. Which was that the that each of the or not each of the boss fights, but the boss fights, some of them had some kind of like special bit to go with them. I don't know if that's gonna... Oh. Okay, he's not doing tons of damage, but... Okay, I'm not doing good, am I? Maybe go left. Wondering what my... I'm gonna switch over to the spear. Yeah, it might do a little bit more damage. Oh my god, he's not even doing anything. He's literally just fighting in like one... Oh, he fell over. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh my god. There's gonna totally be a trophy for doing that without him falling, right? Is that a common thing that the bosses just fall over? I was just talking about the adjudicator. Oh my god. Really? Is there gonna be a boss within the boss? Really? Tower Knight's trophy. I think it even said, I think the trophy for this one was something about defeating the Tower Knight without dealing with the archers. I think I read that one since I already knew there was more to it. Okay, and this must just be for Crescent Moongrass. Oop. Yeah. Okay. Iron Demon Soul. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for us to do here at this point. A thick, colorless fog holds you back. Only those who have slain an archdemon may pass beyond this point. Okay, so we can't even go forward if we want to. So I guess my question at this point, is it worth backtracking for, like, locations I haven't completed? I don't know. If you're watching this, let me know. Okay, so what does a level cost us these days?
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here. Art thou finished?
I'm still assuming, based on the way she...
Help the world be mended.
The way she talks about the demon within her, and the fact that there's a trophy for some unknown person named Estrella, that is her. Huh. I did not see you there. I'm really glad I looked around. I was actually just thinking we should look around the place. So... Can I collect you? By you, I mean people. There's still the guy in the cell from the Prison of Hope. Well, two guys, actually, that we could probably go back to.
Before the Blight, Boletaria was a grand kingdom. The king, his knights, and his subjects were modest and plain, but also steadfast and compassionate. I have spent much time in my studies in the cultured countries of the south, yet no country holds my heart as does Boletaria. But look at what has become of us now. I refuse to believe that this is what Father wished for our great land. Here in Boletaria, we speak of the legend of the two swords and the solitary hero. The two swords are Demon Brand and Soul Brand. One sword banishes that which befouls man, and the other banishes man himself. The solitary hero is old King Doran. King Doran is the Everlasting One, founder of Boletaria and protector of the two swords. Of course, only according to legend. But in the dark state of our land, sometimes legends are all we have. King Alant led Boletaria with a round table of the bravest knights. The noble twin Fangs, Valifax and Bior. Alfred, the Tower Knight, Metas, the Penetrator, and the brave tribesman Longbow Ulan and his fearsome legions. But today, Boletaria is an abysmal mess. Valifax was lost, and Bior slipped through the fissure, never to be heard from again. All the rest, along with Boletaria, are either devoured by the fog or fallen afoul of the demons. The Boletarian knights are no longer. But perhaps our age will see the rise of new heroes, such as yourself.
Okay, so people do come here. Like I said, there are two people in the Prison of Hope that I was kind of curious about. Alright, I want to quickly see if we can get more in this guy.
Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge the ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, eh?
can only purchase one. Oh, item capacity. Okay, got it.
You come back alive. I need your business.
I'll see if I can drop anything more off with this
Hello
guy.
again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
Did we not try, did we try the Saints robes on? I still have them on me. I wonder if I just forgot to try them.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
I'm curious. Where would be a good spot? Interesting. Not bad. I like cloaks. I wouldn't mind having a cloak, but it'd have to be a cool one, right? Fashion souls. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. Let's check what the cuirass looks like. Oh, nice. No pants. We don't need no pants. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I don't have any gloves with this. In fact, I had my soul gloves that I got rid of. Okay. Let's drop the clothing.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
Not worried. Well, I was considering whether he was really on my side at a point, but I was like, I don't know. I'm like, would Miyazaki really do that to us? Miyazaki would totally do that to us. Just have him steal all of our stuff and run off.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
But Miyazaki would also give us a way for vengeance, right? Okay, so I had one other thing in mind before we... I was gonna say before we... I'm still thinking about going back and seeing if we can get... see if there's anything for us to do. Okay, so I was considering whether I wanted to go back and check out some of the Balatarian Gate region that we had passed on before, but I think I'm going to pass on that for now. I feel like if there was a reason to go back, I would have found it by now, and I'm like, it's the world tendency stuff that's really holding me off from most of what I want. So, like, we could confront the dragon, the red dragon, like where we just were, but I'm going to hold off on that for now, I think, so I don't know if I really have what it takes to take that down. We could go to the area where the Red Knight was, the Red-Eyed Knight. But I think that gate was locked there. And we could go to the area where the two dragons were. But I have a feeling if we would probably want to take out the Red Dragon first. And I don't know how to get back to that area with the I think it's at the Pure White World Tendency. I have sort of a feeling that those tendencies might have to do with New Game Plus. I'm not sure. Because we still haven't really had that explained to us. That's just part of the checklist that I have. So if it weren't for the checklist, I wouldn't even know what that was. I wouldn't know you could go in there. I'd just be sitting there looking at the items going, hey, how do I get to those items? so I think that's where we're going to close this one off. So yeah, pretty short area, pretty easy boss fights. It was kind of nice to have something relaxing for a change. No deaths. That's a first, I think, since I think I think I've had deaths every time, right? I didn't die I may not have died when we went to the... No, I died there. Yeah, I think that's the first time getting no deaths. I think that's a first. So yeah. So start of a new circuit. It looks like the place that we just went to, we can't progress any further. So we'll be moving back to the mining area next time where we fought the armor spider. So kind of exciting to see what's in that area, because that was definitely it was a short area to begin with. But why would you have that giant spider sitting there blocking the area? I'm curious to see what's going on there. Yeah, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.